We do know a lot of other things that we know are helpful for sleep that could also potentially benefit emotional memory, right? So some of those include, for example, making sure you're setting enough time aside for sleep. So for parents, really thinking about like, how old is my child? How much sleep do they need? What time are they getting up in the morning for school? And then how do I create a bedtime that gives them enough hours in bed? Second is trying to keep bed and bedtime, especially if your kids have trouble sleeping, as only for sleeping. If you spend a ton of time in your bedroom and in your bed, it will be more difficult to fall asleep when it's time to fall asleep. The other thing that we recommend is consistency in your schedule. So the more that you can be consistent from day to day for what time you go to bed and what time you wake up, the more that the biological clock in your body and brain sort of aligns itself with that schedule, and then you'll fall asleep more easily and get up more easily. And then the last thing that I think is related to the conversation we were having about sleep and memory is trying to fall asleep in a happy state, or at least a content and relaxed state. So that means for about an hour before bed, we call it the wind down period. So for about an hour before bed, protecting yourself from all the negative stuff, whether that's your own worries, fighting with your parents or your siblings or someone who may be in the home, getting on social media. So our recommendation is for that hour before bed, and if you can't do an hour, at least do a half hour. Just keep everything in your world as positive and peaceful as possible.